What's up, guys? Ray from here. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you get notified. You know, when I go live, you know, when I do the things on this channel, get notified. Anyway, down below in all my show notes will be for all the videos and stuff. And yes, all my show notes and everything will be down below, including all where I'm at, streaming-wise, and so forth and so on in the description. I say show notes, but it's actually description. So, anyway, I'm going to stop watching WWE. All the news that came out yesterday into the early morning hours and probably into the day as this video goes live, I'm done watching WWE. I'm done. I'm purely done. I'm not going to be reviewing their product going forward. I played off Monday Night Raw. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. I tried so hard to give them the benefit of the doubt. And on this channel, I'm going to cover AEW, Impact, the real wrestling organizations that give a shit about their fans. WWE doesn't care. They're blowing smoke up people's ass. You got Nick Khan coming out yesterday and damage controlling. You got Endeavor guy and Vince McMahon on a CNBC interview saying they're going to decide what fans want. Now listen to the fans. Like UFC does. They're going to decide what we get to see and watch. To me, that's disgusting. And then you got Endeavor guy going, Emmanuel turning around and saying, well, gee willikers, I guess when it comes to creative stuff, Vince and I are going to sit in a room. If we disagree, we're just going to scrap it. If me and Vince love it, we're just going to go with it. If Vince says what's right, we're going to do it. Just like I did Dana White. And it's like, so ultimately what you're saying is the fans, and then you're also saying forget everything that goes on with Triple H, and then they're saying they're going to make money. Vince said, we're going to make money. What? Your booking wasn't great. Fans were leaving. You should have retired. You should have just sold the company. That's why you signed a contract. That's why you did what you did. And you're blowing smoke up all the fans' asses. You got people lapping this up going, oh, yeah, it's going to be a different company because they say it's going to be a different company. And, you know, Endeavor and UFC and WWE are going to be one public traded company and it's going to be better. No, they're going to go to the next level. They know what the fans want. They know what the fans want. Really, they know what the fans want? Basically, Triple H is getting axed. Literally. That's why he came out on Monday. That was basically a send-off. Bayley was cut off TV. Bray Wyatt was shown leaving the facility and going home. As he told a wrestling fan, he was supposed to show up and wrestle and be part of this. You got NXT looking like the fruit roll-up edition again. They might just change the whole shit to white. Get away from the white and gold and go back to the other one. Go back to 2.0, not 2.5. It's disgusting to me. It's just like, I know this is becoming a rant or a tangent by me, but it's disgusting. You're seeing Vince McMahon, little feelers in things, and I'm going to stop watching WWE. I said this months ago. I said, if Vince comes back into power, I'm done. Will not be watching a pay-per-view. I will literally be done. I'll be done. I won't watch a WWE product. I won't sit down and watch a documentary special. I just won't care. I was already checking out already as it was when Vince McMahon, before the scandals happened. And I thought at one point WWE was going to get better under the Triple H regime, but that just went out the door. That's Vince McMahon for you. Vince McMahon played everybody, including myself. Played everybody. Blew smoke up our ass. And had a little puppet boy called Nick Khan Man, come out and say, oh, Triple H is still going to be in power. And then you had articles coming out that Stephanie was coming back. And then we had shinings of Shane and Brock Lesnar going back to being the beast incarnate. You know, it's just, to me, I'm done. I'm done with the blowing the smoke in my ass. I'm done with the idea. If Vince runs this company, which he's going to be, you didn't think this was a play on the fact of I can come back and still be in power. That's why I'm going to sign with Endeavor. He's higher on the totem pole than freaking Dana White. And don't get me started with with UFC. Sorry, they don't give their fighters the proper due. That's why Nate Diaz is not there. That's why a lot of those big talents that were supposed to get good paydays are now gone, said and gone, and going to other organizations and getting paid what they deserve. And then that's not even including Power Slap. How's that doing? Everybody's been crapping on it and shitting on it. And again, this is Endeavor for you. It just felt like when Endeavor bailed out, they weren't going to do this. It was all just smoke and mirrors. It was all bullshit and a bunch of lies now. I don't trust Emmanuel. I don't trust Vince. And I definitely don't trust Dana White. They are all liars at this point. And for Nick Khanman to play off, I already see Bruce Pritchard coming back. I see Beaver Boy running the show again. I see all the old regime coming back, and we're going to have weak-ass shows and brain-dead shows. You have already seen it on Raw. So why should I, as a person, stick around? Why should I buy the merchandise anymore? Why should I go out and purchase their video games when they're blowing smoke up my ass? I will go watch AEW, and I will watch AEW, Impact, and other organizations before I watch WWE. It's sad. All the years that I've watched WWE in the last 12 years, it's gone to shit. It's just gone to shit. And Vince hasn't adapted. Vince doesn't know what the fan wants. You know, he says he sits back and he listens. He don't listen to shit. Sorry to tell you that. He don't. And Nick Khan blew smoke up our ass over the WrestleMania weekend. And then they go on interviews, and here's the thing that Emmanuel and freaking Vince McMahon, oh, well, the government, it's going to go through. This is going to go through. It's going to go through. It's just going to. Like it, love it, or you don't. At the end of the day, Mr. Not transparent Emmanuel and Vince McMahon, Scandal McMahon, it should have been gone out of the company and should have been, gone, eliminated, and we had good wrestling. It's going back to the old guard. Everybody said it. It screams that on Monday Night Raw. It screams that throughout social media posts. It screams through interviews. And Emmanuel and freaking Vince saying they're going to go in a room and decide what's best for the fans. If they disagree, they're scrapping it. Go watch that MSNBC interview and hear that. Hear all that. So the fans don't matter to them. What matters is money. So you can lose me as a fan. The fans don't matter at that point. Nick Khan can sit all day he wants and sit and tell me, oh, things are going to stay the same. No, you basically had Triple H come out and basically come out and basically give him a send-off, technically. I'm going back to doing what I was doing, Drew Willikers. Everything you guys just had, that honeymoon period, you love that? That's not happening anymore. Basically. You didn't hear the chipper, stuff on Monday Night Raw, Kevin Patrick. You didn't hear the chippiness. I guarantee Michael Cole's going to go back to being a shell of himself. I actually started liking Michael Cole. Now Michael Cole's going to go back to being a shell of himself. It's going to be disgusting. It's going to be sad. I won't stick around. This is sad. Sad days coming forward to WWE. Everybody that I heard, all my friends that were coming back to watching wrestling or getting interested into it, are just coming back. Oh, man, it's WrestleMania. I'll give them another chance. Now they're all just turning around going, man, what the fuck? What the high holy hell am I seeing or watching? Anyway, this has been Ray From. I'm done with WWE. I'll be watching AEW. I'll be watching Impact, GCW, MLW, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'll be watching all the actual wrestling promotions that actually care about their fans and actually make somewhat good booking decisions and actually do good stuff. I just can't be bothered being insulted again with my intelligence. I can't sit back and support a company that doesn't care about about the gamer or about the wrestling fan. They just care about us about money. It's just, we're a money game. And they say they listen to the fans. They didn't really listen to the fans. This was a money move. And this is the way Vince McMahon comes back as creative control. We were duped, and blown smoke up our ass. Anyway, I'm done with WWE. I'll get flack for this video all day long. I know. I was a I will admit this. I played it off and I was a hypocrite. Seriously. I admit when I'm wrong. I can admit this. All the wrestling reports came out. Every single one of them. Basically all said the same thing. Vince is back in control. A lot of these big analysts that have called wrestling proper and right and been on the money about a lot of this have all said the same thing. Watch Bruce Pritchard come back. Watch these people come back in power. Watch NXT go to shit. Watch wrestlers not get a push now that Triple H wanted to have a push. Like Gargano. Like Ciampa. Like I'm just saying, be prepared for Roman Reigns to have the title for so long now. Don't expect Cody Rhodes to get a push. Don't expect any of this talent to get pushed. Bray Wyatt, literally, there's a video out on him leaving the arena saying he was supposed to have his WrestleMania moment tonight, but he got scrapped, or it was something of the range of that. Bayley gets scrapped. Damage Control gets scrapped. That's a Triple H project. So at the end of the day, I'll be tuning into AEW and reviewing that every week, Impact and all that. I just won't be reviewing any more WWE stuff or giving news about WWE. I just can't be bothered. Company's just going to blow smoke up people's ass and tell people what they need to hear. And that's just unfortunate at that point. Great on Endeavor for buying WWE for 9 point whatever billion. But at the same time, Emmanuel looks just like a freaking mark for Vince McMahon. Oh, you know, we were best friends for 25 years. He got my first start. So that's why you buy the company for? Because you feel like you're obligated to pay a debt to somebody? I watched that interview many times. It just felt like somebody, literally, figuratively, no joke, was paying a debt to somebody. Not having real attentions for the fans. For the fans. I won't be watching a WWE product. Maybe I'll watch UFC because I like UFC to an extent. But if that goes to shit and we start seeing the hokey pokiness of WWE, I'll just be completely done. Like I could care less all around, to be honest with this. And now as the news comes out, the more smoke that's being blown, the more damage controlling that's happening. It just makes this look not good for the wrestling fan, but day by day. Anyway, this has been Ray From. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to be streaming here in a little bit, and I got a review of AEW coming up. So